I can't believe this shit. All these months I've been dealing with her, and I just thought she was official. She lied to me.
To be honest, this what they asked for. Yes, sir. I know why they getting that cash for. How come? They just trying to get this and that whore. Word? That's why they be getting they passports. They be paying the bitch to give them head. That's the only way that these bitch niggas could get a chicken bed. They traveling fucking prostitutes in Thailand. They want pussy, but lady boys got a dick instead. My nigga, you a trick. It's okay, but you're a trick. You be paying for a bitch to suck your dick. You be paying for a bitch to suck your dick. My nigga, you a trick. It's okay, but you're a trick. You be paying for a bitch to suck your dick. You be paying for a bitch to suck your dick. They saying in America is that bad. Stop. But there's bitches everywhere with a fat ass. Niggas with game will fuck for free that fast. But you mad cause the fuck you gotta have cash. That's a fact. Cause you a trick nigga. And you goofy niggas be trying to trick niggas into thinking these bitches want you, but they be only up on you because they think that you rich, nigga. But nigga, you a trick. It's okay, but you're a trick. You be paying for a bitch to suck your dick. You be paying for a bitch to suck your dick. My nigga, you a trick. It's okay, but you're a trick. You be paying for a bitch to suck your dick. You be paying for a bitch to suck your dick. They acting like they on some player shit, but they really be on some paying shit. Come on, you tricking my nigga. You be just tricking my nigga. Y'all niggas, stop the cap. Stop paying for these prostitutes, acting like you're doing some shit. Fuck out of here.
What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? What's poppin'? What's good, what's good? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. Late night stream. I had to put the glasses on because, you know, on the late night, the eyes be red and shit. You know what I'm saying? I be looking high. But, you know, I'm high on life anyway. But shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Shout out to everybody in the building. April MC in the building. What's going on? Shout outs to MC Kenny. What's going on? Dante, what's good? Reggie Brock, what's poppin'? K Zaggin in the building. What's going on? Shout outs to who else we got up in here? Jug Season, Steve O Baby, AJ200609. What's going on? Hakeem was poppin'. Reggie Brock was good. Ish the Coop, what's going on? J Bone was popping with you. What's going on? What's going on? Exactly. He says still these dudes there. That's a fact. See, you know, today's show, I'm talking about how manipulative modern males can get pussy or submission. Okay. Now, what I want to say about that first is this, and the phone line's open. Hopefully the phone lines are working good today. Cause I did the fucking, I took off the, I deleted the cookies and all this shit on the computer. So hopefully this shit works. Actually, we got a call now. Let me see if y'all can hear this call. If y'all can't hear this call, then I'm gonna have to turn on the Skype again. And we're gonna have to take calls that way. You feel what I'm saying? But let me see if we could hear this call. 856, what's going on? What's up? Can you guys hear him? Can you guys hear him? Put a one in the chat if you can hear him. Talk caller. I'm chilling. Can you guys hear him? Put a one in the chat if you can hear, so I can make sure that y'all can hear. Nope, y'all still can't hear him? Oh my God, this shit's still fucked up. Okay, well, they can't hear you, so I gotta turn on the damn Skype. God damn, this shit's still acting up. I don't know what the fuck is going on. All right, so caller, call back in like 2 minutes. I'm about to put the Skype number on. This is crazy. I done fucking redid the whole shit and niggas still can't hear. I don't know what's going on with my shit in my fucking blog. So I'm gonna have to call them niggas like, yo, what the fuck is going on with this shit? All right, let me pull up the Skype real quick. Let me pull up the Skype number. You're just gonna have to do it that way. Fuck it. I don't know what's going on, but this shit is acting crazy. Hold on, let me make sure this is on. I hope I don't gotta fucking sign back into, I probably gotta sign back into this fucking shit too. God damn. Hold on, let me see. But anyway, let me change the number so you guys can call in on the Skype number and you guys can see this. Cause I done fucking restarted all the shit. So now I gotta fucking make sure that, you know, all this shit is on. All right. All right. So try the Skype number, people. 646-481-3901. Try to get that shit cracking and you guys can call in right now. Basically, when I'm talking about, you know, manipulative modern males can get pussy or submission, right? What you have to understand is that a lot of these modern males, a lot of these guys of today, they're trying a lot of different things to get some vagina. They're trying a lot of different things to get, you know, shit popping with women, right? And so most of the stuff that they're doing involves simping or tricking, right? Because that's the only way they know how to get pussy, right? I ain't even get to the submission part yet. So what happens is these guys try to do manipulative things. So they try to lie, right? They try to pretend that they actually really like the girl, even though they just want to get some pussy, right? A lot of these dudes will basically go above and beyond to try to get some sex. So all of this is manipulation, right? So they're doing whatever they think they need to do in order to get the sex, right? And what happens is that those guys will get sex sometimes, but what happens is that they had to do a lot of simping or tricking to get to the sex, right? They had to do a lot of whining and dining. They had to do a lot of phone calls, a lot of texts. They had to do a whole bunch of extra shit that they really didn't want to do, but they had to do it to get to the sex. See, guys who have game don't need to do all that shit, right? Guys who have game are already attractive to women, so they don't have to manipulate in order to try to get the women to like them. You understand what I'm saying? So what happens is that you have a lot of guys out there who can get chicks, right? And so in order to get them, they have to pretend to be someone they're not, or they have to lie to themselves and lie to the women in order to get the women to want to deal with them, right? And what I noticed too is that you have a lot of these manipulative guys on YouTube. I've seen this all the time. And what happens is that a lot of these guys are very feminine, because understand, the manipulation is more of a feminine thing. See, women generally have to manipulate in a certain way to get a certain outcome dealing with the opposite sex. See, a man is just supposed to let it be known what it is, and then the woman is supposed to follow that if she wants to get with that guy. But what a lot of these guys are doing is that they are tapping into more of that feminine energy and being manipulative. See, the reason why these guys have a hard time getting pussy, the reason why these guys have a hard time getting women to submit is because they are not men. You understand what I'm saying? They're not men. See, you can't actually be a man if you're the type of guy who manipulates, lies, you're two-faced, you're all over the place. You're not really a man. See, a man is about consistency. A man is about reliability. You understand? And you can't rely on a person, right, who is all over the place. And if you're that type of guy who's all over the place, women can't rely on you. And then if women can't rely on you, then you are not attractive to them. So what happens is these guys try to manipulate and act like they're the type of guys that women can rely on. So then the woman is like, oh, well, maybe he is this type of guy, right? And then what happens is that once she realizes that he was being fake and playing games, right? She feels some type of way. Then what happens is that she starts to pick up on the fact that these guys are being manipulative. Once she picks up on the fact that the guys are being manipulative, then what's going to happen is that she's going to start to play better games than he's playing. So she's going to drag out situations longer. She's going to waste more time with these guys. And then the guys are going to get frustrated and be like, yo, how come I'm not getting no pussy? These girls be acting stupid. These Western women are so and so and so and so, right? So what happens is that the game playing from the women starts to go in overdrive because of the game playing of the man. You understand? See, when you start to play games with women, you open up the door for games to be played on you. Shout out to my dude, Alan Roger Curry. I remember he was talking about this before in one of his videos. He said something to the effect of, he said, when guys are sort of, I'm paraphrasing, but he said something to this effect where if guys are playing games, that opens the door for the woman to play games too. So he said, it's just like if you open a window, right? If you open in a window in your house to let out a certain smell or some type of air in the house, what happens is that the air from the outside is also coming into your house. So once you open up that door to manipulate, then you're opening yourself up to be manipulated by the woman. And then what a lot of guys don't understand is that women are way better manipulators than the men. You understand? The women are way better manipulators than the man. So then the woman manipulates the man realizes he's getting played, and then he's upset. But what happened is that he manipulated her first in most cases, because the type of guy who manipulates is the type of guy who has weak ass game. You understand? So what happens is that he manipulates the woman first, and then he realizes he's getting manipulated, and then he's mad at her for manipulating him. This is how it works. So for example, I'll give you a perfect example. Guy just wants to smash, right? He acts like he wants more. Oh, I want to get to know you. I really like you. I'm not like those other guys, right? So she's like, okay, this guy, I know he wants to smash, but he's acting like he don't. And he's trying to wine and dine me. Okay, cool. I'll take the dinners. I'll take the, 3-4 dates, right? I'll take all of that. I'll take it all, right? And then what happens is he thinks he's going to get pussy by the third date. And she says, actually, I really like you, but I've been hurt in the past and I really want to take it slow. And because he's invested so much time and energy, he's going to continue to deal with her. And then she's going to string him along more and more. And then she's going to say, I think we should just be friends. I don't really feel a connection. I don't feel that deep connection that I need to feel. And he already took her out on 7 dates, 8 dates, right? And then he wants to call her a bitch or get mad at her and be like, all these Western women are fucked up. Right? Because she played him. But she played him because she was seeing the signs of him trying to play her. You get it? Now, what happens is this, is the reason why you can't get submission is because if you're a manipulative man, right, you have no mission. You have no purpose. Right? You have no real purpose. So in order for a woman to submit to you, you have to have a purpose. You have to have a plan. You have to have somewhere you're going. You have to have direction. And if your plan is to manipulate the chick in order to get some pussy, you have no plan. So this is why you don't get submission. See, again, I break down submission, sub, under, mission, under the mission. What is your mission? You have no mission because you are manipulative, and you don't have a mission because you are not a man. You understand? See, because you're manipulative, you have no mission. You have no plan because you're just trying to manipulate to get pussy. And then because you have no plan, you have no mission, she can't be under that because she's not under anything because you have nothing. So how are you going to get a woman to submit to you when you have no plan, when you have no direction, when you don't stand on anything? Because everything you're doing is to try to get into the pussy. See, and the thing is this, what I noticed is that there's a lot of dudes on YouTube I'm not going to say any names because I don't want to promote these niggas. Right. So when I'm talking about what I'm talking about, just understand, I want you to get the lesson that I'm about to say when I talk about this stuff. But I'm not going to say any names because I don't want these niggas to get any promotion or light. But the dudes that I'm talking about, they know they know exactly who they are. Anyway, so there's guys on YouTube who hit me up. And, you know, they come to me and they act like they're cool and shit. And they're like, Miss Locario, hey, let's do this thing. Let's work together, right? Let's make something happen. And I say, okay, cool. As long as it's cool and it's chill, it's professional, and, you know, it ain't no bullshit, then cool. So then we work together, and then it seems like it's cool at first. And then, you know, dudes will be hitting me up behind the scenes, asking me about shit, asking me shit to help them step their shit up. And then all of a sudden, out of the blue, these motherfuckers start talking shit. Oh, fuck that nigga Locario and his programs, and he's a fraud and all this other shit. But nigga, you just asked me the other day to work together. And then now you're talking all this shit about me. Then you asked me for some advice to step your shit up. And then you're talking shit about me. You see, that type of guy is not a man. That's not how men operate. You understand what I'm saying? That is not how men operate. Because if you're a man, you stick to your word. You say, hey, I'm going to do something with you. We're going to be doing this thing, and it's going to be cordial. It's going to be cool. Ain't no bullshit. Then we do this shit, and then there's bullshit. Right? So let's take that and apply it to when they deal with women. So that type of male, how is he going to attract a woman when he's not a man? You understand that? Now, this is the type of shit, like I've seen this shit happen on multiple occasions, right? Where I say to the dude, all right, cool, let's do this. Right? So we work together, and then after we work together, they talk shit behind my back. Now, what happens is that these type of males, they carry that behavior over to when they deal with women. And the women can see this and recognize this, and they realize that this guy is not a man of his word, because he can't be a man of his word because he's not a fucking man. You understand? How can you be a man of your word when you're not a man? You see what I'm saying? So what happens is that when they flip-flop like this and they do all this goofy shit, they do this also in relationships with women. You understand what I'm saying? They do this in relationships with the women they're dealing with. And then they wonder why the women don't want to fuck with them like that. They wonder why they have a hard time getting women, because the women can recognize that they bitch ass niggas. They can see this. So what happens is they holler at a chick. The chick is like, all right, cool, what's up? Let's make something happen. And then they make something happen with the chick, or try to make something happen. Then they switch up and start acting all weird. And the woman is like, what the fuck is wrong with this nigga? And then when the chick don't want to fuck with them or give them any pussy or whatever, they're like, man, what's wrong with these bitches? Ain't nothing wrong with the bitches. Your ass ain't a man. You're manipulative. And that's why you can't get no pussy. That's why you can't get the women to submit. This is why a lot of these cats is talking about, oh, well, you know, I'm going to just trick it. I'm going to just go overseas and I'm going to just, you know, simp and do all this other goofy shit. They ain't tricking if you got it, all that other crazy stuff. And all these Western women are fucked up, and these Western women and this and that, and they're all messed up. They're saying all this because they don't take into account how they're showing up in the situation. They're showing up in the situation like bitches. And see, what happens is that women don't want to date bitches. You understand what I'm saying? Women don't want to be in relationships with bitches. Women want to be in relationships with men. You understand? See, it's easy for men out here. Listen, men aren't complaining about Western women. Men aren't complaining about, oh, well, women are doing this and women are doing that and the modern women. Men don't complain about that. Males complain about that. Bitch ass niggas complain about that. You understand what I'm saying? See, there's this other goofy on YouTube. Not gonna say his name, but he sounds like Bert and Ernie from fucking Sesame Street. So I'm gonna call him Bert Ernie. So this nigga Bert Ernie, he used to stalk me on Facebook until I blocked him. So what Bert Ernie would do, because he's a bitch ass nigga, what he would do is he would stalk me on Facebook, and he'd be all up in my like I write a post or whatever, he'd be all up in my comment section and shit. And he'd be like, yo, you know, he'd be like, Locario, you ain't got no receipts, bro. I don't see your receipts, bro. And then he would post fucking pictures of him with bitches on my page. And I'm like, nigga, if you don't get the fuck out of here with this bullshit, right? So come to find out that Bert Ernie is a trick. This nigga Bert Ernie is a fucking trick. So basically, he was showing me pictures of hoes that he purchased. So this nigga was purchasing hoes, talking about, yo, look at my receipts, bro. And you know, you dating coaches, look at my receipts. I'm a nigga. So I find out Bert Ernie is a fucking is a trick. And don't say his name in the chat if y'all know what I'm talking about. Because I don't want to give these niggas no promo. But they know what I'm talking about. You understand what I'm saying? So Bert Ernie, he would stalk the Facebook page, and he would show me pictures of chicks that he basically purchased because he's a trick. You understand what I'm saying? And then what would be funny is every time I would do an interview on another nigga's channel, Bert Ernie'd be in the chat stalking a nigga. You understand? Now, this is why a nigga like Bert Ernie can't get bitches unless he's paying, because he's manipulative. He's a liar, because he would do videos talking shit about me, lying about me, right? All lies, all bullshit, a bunch of trolling, right? And so what you got to understand is Bert Ernie is not a fucking man. He's a male. You see what I'm saying? Hold on, let me see if this works. 210. Can you hear me?
Bro, it's K Zaggin, bro.
That's what's up, man. Can you guys hear it? Y'all can hear K Zaggin? Let me know if I can hear it real quick, because you know these phones be acting funny as a motherfucker. Let me know. Put a one in the chat if I can hear K Zaggin on the phone. Okay, they can hear you. Good.
Yeah,
awesome.
let me know, because I got something to say about
this receipt shit. Go ahead. Go in. You good? Let's go.
Can they hear me?
They can hear you. They can hear you loud and clear. What's good?
Okay. So I was actually going to drop a video about this, but fuck it, I'm going to go ahead and speak on it now. Here's the problem with receipts, right? A lot of these dudes, and let me just say this, and you know, Lucario, you my homie, you my dog. A lot of here's the issue. The reason why a lot of these dudes hate on dating coaches is because dating coaches talk about shit that these niggas only dreamed they could do.
Exactly.
And it's hate. So when myself, Lucario, Steve Dean, Taekwondo, 1950, Miles Cunningham, all of us, when we speak on the shit that we speak on, they're like, it's impossible to have sex with attractive women without pain.
Exactly.
And I'm like, nigga, that's what we do. What are you talking about? Like, we've been doing this since we was teenagers. You know what I'm saying? So for them, they can't fathom what it's like to have a woman be sexually attracted to you.
Right. Exactly.
She don't care what kind of car you drive. She don't care where you live. She don't care about your money. She was like, I want that dick. What's up with that? And they can't fathom what that's like. And so for a lot of them, because they never experienced that, at least consistently.
Right. That's
because that guy, I know you're talking about, I'm not going to say.
Right.
But he a bitch ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? So, but and here's another thing with guys who ask for receipts. I'm going to say this. I'm going to try to keep it clean. These guys are hetero-flexible. They're very moist.
That's a fact.
They're extremely moist. And the reason why I say that, and I want guys to understand what I'm saying, pay attention to what these guys talk about when they ask for receipts. The reason why they ask for receipts is because they're saying, you're not cute enough. I don't think you're good looking enough to get the women you say you get.
Exactly. They be on that shit. That's a fact.
Yes.
And how you know they be on it, L, is because they talk about how a nigga looks.
Exactly. Right.
You're this and you're that. So I know you're not getting women. So what you're saying is, if I was a bitch, I wouldn't fuck you. That's what you're saying.
Exactly.
So a lot of these guys, when they talk about dating coaches, their asshole starts to pucker on some stuff shit because they're thinking about dating coaches.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
And I just want to say that it's real suspect. It's a lot of moisture in the air when these niggas speak because they're judging how a man looks. And I want guys to understand, if a guy says, "Oh, he's ugly, he's short, he's this, he's that," that means there's another guy that they think is good looking enough to make the claim that he makes.
Exactly.
That's all I want to say, bro. It's very, to me, and the fact that other dudes co-sign that shit and don't call dudes out for that shit. Like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Are you saying he's not cute to you?
Right.
That in and of itself as a man is like, bro, that's suspect.
Exactly.
That you would say that.
Exactly.
That's all I got.
That's what's up, man. Appreciate the call, my brother. All right. I'm going to holler at you, K.
I'm going to holler at you.
All right. Cool. But yeah, that's what it is, man. Like listen. A lot of these dudes is goofies in real life, right? And so what happens is that in real life, these women don't fuck with them like that. You see what I'm saying? See, think about this, right? If you're the type of guy who has to pay a woman to want to fuck with you, or you have to pay a woman to get a woman you think is hot, or you got to simp, wine and dine, do all this extra shit to get a certain woman, take her out on a bunch of fucking dates, wait weeks and months to fuck her. But then you have other motherfuckers who get chicks who fuck with them off the strength, right? You get fucking chicks that want to fuck with you based off of who you are, right? They like the man that you are. And so what happens is that those women throw you the pussy and they submit. Whereas other guys have to pay in order to get even like some sort of like fraction of what that might be. You understand? They gotta pay just to get like pretend. They have to pay a woman to pretend to like them. I'd be mad too. I ain't gonna lie. If I had to pay bitches to like me, I'd be mad too. I'd be upset. I'd be upset too. I'd be like, fuck them dating coaches. I'd be upset too. You understand what I'm saying? Because you got to understand something, right? Like, for example, I use myself as an example. Because I'm a man, I'm able to be in not only one, but two long-term relationships with women who give a fuck about me, with women who actually benefit my life. You understand? But see, what happens is, and I'm not paying them, right? So what happens is that when you're a manipulative modern male, right? The only way for you to get women to even look at you is you got to put up some bread. You gotta fucking you gotta fucking like simp. You gotta do extra shit. You understand? This is what it is. So any of these guys out here who are fucking crying about modern women, any of these guys out here who's all upset because they're not getting shit from the, getting a certain type of treatment from these women. Any of these guys out here complaining about black women this, black women that, modern women this, modern women that, Western women this, Western women that, you're not a man. It's that simple. You're not a man. See, if you were a man, you'd be getting what men get, which is women who throw the pussy at you and who submit. It's that simple. It's that simple. See, women want to submit to a man. Women want to give pussy to a man. They do not submit and give pussy to bitches. It's that simple. So if you're having a hard time getting women, right? Don't blame the chicks. Don't blame, oh, well, it's because of these women over here. And no, you got to look at yourself and say, what am I doing? Am I lying to these women? Am I manipulating them? Am I love bombing them? Am I talking about Grand Rising Queen? Am I texting them during the day trying to get at them? You feel what I'm saying? Keyzagan said, let me add this. Posting pictures of women and video clips of you kissing a dirty mouth broad in a club is not receipts. Only guys who don't get no pussy are enamored and impressed with pictures. That's a fact. That's some real shit. That's a fact. Because see, let me tell you guys something. People who really got it, right, don't really like to flaunt it like that. I was actually, shout out to my dude Platinum Elite. I was on his show earlier today. Shout out to Platinum Elite. Make sure you guys subscribe to Platinum Elite. Oh shit, my nigga 1950 in the building. What's going on, fam? So them niggas, them shades is playing. That's what's up. But yeah, that's the thing. Dudes who really got it don't be trying to flaunt it like that. You understand? Like, okay, think about your average rapper. The average rapper is trying to flaunt all his money. He's making it rain all day. He's doing all this shit, right? Because he wants you to know he got money. He don't really got it like that compared to niggas who got real money. You understand what I'm saying? Like he's flaunting the bunch of the chains. He got the ice. He throwing up, he's popping bottles. He's making it rain, all this other shit. Because he wants you to believe so bad. He needs you to believe. He needs you to think that he's rich. He needs you to think that he's balling. Right? He needs for you to think that. You understand? Then you got some other cats who's rich as fuck. You wouldn't even know it. You wouldn't even know it. Listen, let me tell you something. Back in the day, I used to model for Polo jeans. Right? Let me explain something to y'all. Back in the day, I used to model for Polo jeans. Shout out to Polo jeans, right? I remember I was on a train one day and I ran into David Lauren, who was Ralph Lauren's son. Shout out to David Lauren, right? Now, David Lauren, I ran into this dude on the 3 train because I met him when I was doing the campaigns for Polo jeans and shit. We used to chop it up, talk, whatever like that, right? We was doing the shoots and all that, right? So I get into the train and I'm walking through the train trying to find a seat and shit. And I see this guy at the corner of the train with like gray sweatpants on, some like regular, I think it was like white sneakers, looked like they was a little dirty and shit. Like a regular gray shirt and nothing else on. Like he looked like the type of dude that could be damn near homeless. You understand? He looked like he could be the dude that's kind of like damn near homeless. Now this is David Lauren. That's Ralph Lauren's son. This nigga's rich and he's on the 3 train looking like he homeless. You understand? And so a lot of times people who got it ain't really trying to flaunt it like that. The people who don't got it trying to flaunt it because they want you to think they got it. So I don't got to be up here showing you chicks, all these women I'm fucking with. No, I don't need to do that shit. You understand? Dudes who really got it ain't trying to do that shit. You understand what I'm saying? They're not really trying to do that shit. But see, a lot of the dudes out here, again, like I said, they're not men. They're not men. So males want to show off because they want you to think they got it, because they need your validation. They don't love themselves. So they're trying to get love from you. So they want to show you the shit that they got. You understand what I'm saying? See, and this is how stupid these niggas are. They be like, Lucario, you don't show any receipts and all this other stuff. Nigga, if you watch my shows, right? This is how you know how slow these niggas are. They're fucking slow. Okay? They're so fucking slow, right? If you watch my shows, right? Look at my fucking hand. You know what this is? This is a wedding ring. And if you look at the chat over here, this is where the chat is, right here on the screen, wherever it's at. My girlfriend is in the chat. You understand what I'm saying? Wife, girlfriend in the chat. What are you talking about? Then I have people who are calling in, talking about they're on the memberships, who are actually getting success. But see, what these goofy niggas want to look at, because they're manipulative modern males, and they don't know any better, is they want to see a woman they think is a dime or is bad, because in their eyes, right, that is what will make them feel like a man. Because see, the reason why they want to see all that shit is because they don't feel like a man. See, real men understand what it is. Males don't. So males are always looking around for other shit to validate them because they don't understand themselves. You understand? So you got a lot of these motherfuckers out here. Again, they're not men. And this is why they can't get cooperation from women. This is why women don't want to fuck with them. See, goofy niggas like this nigga CZ, he said, you're married and tied down. That's not game. Call in CZ. CZ, call in 646-481-3901. 646-481-3901. See, this is what I'm talking about. Goofy motherfuckers like this who don't understand the game. Do you understand how much game you need to have to maintain a long-term relationship? CZ, do you understand that? Y'all, this is what I'm saying. A lot of these dudes is goofy with this shit. A lot of dudes is goofy with this shit. Call up CZ. He ain't gonna call though. He ain't gonna call. 646-481-3901. Call up. But that's the thing. Dudes say goofy shit. Because notice what he said. He said, you're married and tied down. Tied down. See, again, that's what is going on in his mind, in his brain. See, he's thinking that being married means you're tied down. But of course, that's what the beta male is going to think, because that is the life of the beta male. When they're married, they're tied down. You understand? Because their women runs them. Because they have no plan. The woman doesn't submit to them. They submit to the woman. Because these are the same type of dudes who were manipulative from the beginning. They're the same type of guys that manipulate these chicks, lie to them, act like it's this, act like it's that. And then what happens is, because they can't get no other pussy, they fucking basically hold on to this woman and marry this woman. Zakizag said, and that's what's really going on. The fact that you have a wife and a girlfriend makes these niggas sick because they got to lie to fuck multiple bitches they pay. That's a fact. That's what listen. I already know. It's terrible. It's terrible. It's so terrible. Listen, I'm telling you, listen, if I ain't have no game and I had to pay chicks or I had to simp, I'd be mad too. I get it. I get it, guys. Listen, I get it. If I was these niggas, I'd be mad too. You understand what I'm saying? I'd be mad too. Imagine You got dudes out there who's fucking the girls you're paying. Could you imagine that? You have guys out there fucking the girls you're paying. Ask me how I know. Ask me how I know. You know what I'm saying? You got guys out there fucking the girls you're paying, fucking the girls you're whining and dining, fucking the girls that you're talking to 2 hours on the phone with and being in the friend zone. There's guys that are fucking the shit out of these women. And you got to pay them. That's a goddamn shame. It's a goddamn shame. It's a goddamn shame. Listen, man, I've been in situations where I'm with these women and like, oh man, some of y'all be whining and dining. Y'all trying to go on a date and the chick flake on you last minute. You know what she doing when she flake on you last minute? She's going to another nigga to suck his dick. You understand? Like she's going to the guy she really wants. I've had chicks leave the dates that they're on to come see me. I text a chick, oh, what you up to? Oh, I'm actually on my way to a date. I'm like, fuck that nigga, come see me. Oh my God. And then she fucking leaves that nigga, or she's already on the date. I text her and she leaves the date. It's crazy. But see, this is what happens. See, women treat you like that when you're not that guy. When you're not that guy, she'll leave the date for the guy. When you're not that guy, she'll make you pay. When you're not that guy, you'll have to wine and dine. So you got to understand, a lot of these dudes are mad because they're not that guy. You understand? See, if they were that guy, then they wouldn't complain. You understand? See, rich people don't complain about the price. It's the broke niggas complaining about the price because they ain't got it. It's not the niggas that get pussy that's complaining. It's the niggas that don't get pussy because they ain't got it. You see what I'm saying? So if you're sitting there complaining about Western women, you complaining about black women, it's because you ain't fucking got it. It's because you ain't that guy. And that's why you got to manipulate and be that modern male. You understand? See, if you were getting it, you wouldn't be complaining because you would be getting it. You see what I'm saying? You'd be getting it. So all the complaining, all it basically shows is that you don't got it. See, your language exposes you. Your language exposes you. You understand what I'm saying? This is what guys don't get. So whenever I hear guys talking shit and talking shit about the women and, getting all mad and shit, I'm like, bruh, step up your game, bro. Like, step your game up, nigga. Like, what are you talking about? Step your game up. Listen, do you know there's been times where I'd holler at a girl and I'd have to set the date 2 weeks down the road, down the line? Like I'd meet, like, let's say I met a chick. Today is October 10th while I'm recording this right now. It's October 10th, just turned October 10th, right? There'll be chick, like if I met a chick today, this time, like I'm just using an example. I met a chick today, or I hollered at a chick today, or I matched with a girl on Tinder today. I'd have to set it for like October, like damn near Halloween. I'd be like, look, I could holler at you on Halloween. Now, the reason why I had to do that back in the day, when I was like really out here going ham, was because I didn't have any room until 2 weeks later. Because every day, 14 days from that day, I had a chick every day. Sometimes 2 chicks a day. You understand? So what are these dudes complaining about when there's an abundance of women that they could fuck with? See, they complaining because of the manipulative modern male. They can't get it like that. They don't got game like that. They don't know how to set up dates like that. They don't know how to attract women who really want to fuck with them like that. You understand? See, it's like it's a lot of these dudes don't realize the part they play in the equation. They're like, oh, well, these chicks are just fucked up. Really? So if they fucked up, then how are the other guys who got game getting everything they fucking want from these women? How are these guys getting these women to submit to them? How are these guys getting women to throw them the pussy? Huh? How are they doing this? The same woman you're complaining about is sucking some dude's dick right now. The same women that these motherfuckers is bitching about is sucking some nigga's dick right now. You understand? But she ain't sucking a dick though, because they're not that guy. You see what I mean? See, when you speak the truth about this shit, this is when niggas get upset. Listen, I understand. I'd be upset too. I'd be mad too. I'd be so tight. I'd be like, oh my God, fuck this shit, man. Fuck this, man. Fuck these ladies, man. You know what I'm saying? I'd be mad too. Yo, listen, man, like, but it's the crazy part. These guys, they don't have to be this way, but they choose to be they choose to be losers. You know how lame you gotta be to choose to be a loser? Like you're choosing this. You understand? It's not like niggas is sickly in the bed and they can't move and, you know, they got some fucked up shit. No, these niggas is just like, you know what? I'm packing my shit and I'm going. I can't take it anymore. I just can't. They just accept being a loser. Sad. So fucking sad. But again, I'd be mad too. I can't listen. I would be so mad if I was, listen, I thank God for the game, because if I had to wake up and look in the mirror and see a loser, I'd be mad too. I'd be mad too. And see, what really makes them a loser is not because they can't get bitches. Well, it's not because, you know, they got to pay for pussy and all this other stuff. That's not what makes them a loser. It's not what makes them a loser. What makes them a loser, right, is that they refuse to win. What makes them a loser is that they shit on winners. That's what losers do. Losers shit on winners when they should actually be aspiring to be like the winner. They shit on the winner. You understand? Because they see in a winner what they think they can never be. It's a sad thing. It's a sad thing. And so what happens is that these losers don't understand how they are actually creating their loser life. They don't even understand this. They are the creator of the loserdom that they dwell in. They create this. See, they want to point the finger at the woman. But like I said, they create this shit. They create the circumstance that causes the woman to see them as a bitch ass nigga. They created that. They created that by being inconsistent. They created that by being a liar. They created that by being manipulative. You understand? They created that shit. So they have no one to blame but themselves. You understand? They have no one to blame but themselves. It's crazy. And see, this is what I want you guys to understand, that when you are the type of guy who understands yourself, understands your value, understands what you basically bring to this whole situation, right? You don't have to be manipulative. You just be you. And so what happens is that when you're actually you, when you're a man, right? Not a male, but a man. This is when women start to fuck with you and treat you right. See, if you're in a situation where women are treating you fucked up, if you're in a situation where women are playing you, if you're in a situation where women are giving you the runaround and all that other shit, right? That is because there's something you're doing. There's a mindset you have that is causing you to attract that into your life. See, the woman she's a mirror. Do you understand? She's a mirror. See, a lot of these dudes, they look at the women as if they're looking at a fucking movie or they're looking at a picture or a painting. No, you are in the fucking movie with the woman. You are in the picture with the woman. Do you understand what I'm saying? Her reaction is her reacting to you. Dummy. Like, I don't understand how these niggas don't get this shit. Oh, these modern women and these, nigga, that's you. The way she's treating you is because of you. Because she ain't gonna treat me like that. She ain't treating me like that. But see, if you're an idiot, you're not gonna realize this. If you're a dumbass, you're not gonna notice this. If you're slow, you're not gonna get this. And unfortunately, a lot of these niggas are slow. You understand what I'm saying? They're fucking slow. They have no idea. They have no level of awareness to recognize that the reason why women are treating them like shit is because they're showing up in the situation as losers. They don't get this. They have no idea. Like, they don't realize that they had no idea that the women are treating them like this because they're losers. And guess what? Let me say something that's gonna fucking blow some of these niggas' minds, that they're not gonna want to hear what I'm about to say. Do you guys realize when you guys go to other countries and, fuck with these women or these prostitutes or whatever, and they're like, oh, but look, they treat you so much better over there. You know why they're treating you like that? It's real simple. It's because, I'm gonna say it right here. It's because you're a loser. See, the women in other countries treat you like kings because you're a loser, because they want to sell you the dream. You understand? They treat you like a king. They treat you like a winner, right? Because you're a loser. And they know this is what you want to hear. This is what you want to feel. But it's not real. It's not real. You got to understand, it's not fucking real. That's what y'all don't get. It's not real. Like, I heard some dude, he was talking about how he was messing with some chick who's not from America. And I think he's like in a relationship with her or some shit like that. And he was like, yeah, well, we was arguing and she was mad at me for some shit, but you know, at least she still gave me some ass by the end of the night, and she still cooked me some food. So this nigga, he think he's winning because he's getting some ass, and this chick is cooking him some fucking, you know, rice and beans or some shit. But the whole time she's fucking arguing with him and disrespecting him. You understand? And she's disrespecting him and arguing with him because she knew from the jump he's not that guy. You understand what I'm saying? She knows he's not that guy. You see what I mean? See, when you're in those environments where you are a trick, it's the same concept as if you were in a strip club. You know, when you're in a strip club, you know, the women treat you real nice in a strip club. You know that, right? Listen, I've been in a few strip clubs. When I go to the strip club, the chicks be like, hey, how are you? They be all trying to rub up on your chest and shit. Hey, do you want to dance? How are you? Hey, how's it going? Hi. Imagine me going to the strip club like, yo, bruh, yo, bro. Nigga, I ain't never going to a regular club again, bro. I'm never going to a regular club, my nigga. I ain't even going to no party. Man, fuck all that approaching women in the street shit, nigga. Yo, I went to the strip club, my nigga, and they treated me like a king. Huh? I was in the strip club and they treated me like a king, bro. Fuck these other women outside on a regular street, nigga, on a regular day. I went to the strip club and they was treating me like a king. Oh my God, bro. It's different, man. No, they're treating you like that because you're a loser. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you up there throwing dollars and shit. They're looking at you like, yeah, you're a customer. You're a trick. It's okay, but you're a trick. You be paying for a bitch to suck your dick. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why they treating you nice, man. What are we talking about? They're treating you nice because they want the money. But the reason why you need money to get women to treat you that way is because you're a loser. Hold on, somebody try to call up. Let me see, hold on. Yo, what's poppin'? Who this? Yo. Hold on, let me see if he, yes, sir, yo.
It's QB, what's good?
Who?
QB.
Who the hell's QB?
QB Passport Flexing.
Oh, hell no, nigga. I gotta hang up on your punk ass, nigga. Fuck out of here. This nigga have the audacity to fucking call this show. Are you serious? This nigga know I don't talk to him. What are you talking about? Hold on. So, KZ, you said when your money pays a bill for a bitch, of course she's going to be nice to, it's called customer service. Exactly. That's a fact. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact. That is a fact. Real shit. Real shit. But yeah, that's the thing, man. These niggas, they be thinking they winning in the strip club and shit. All right, 617, what's popping? Hold on. This was my Skype is acting funny. It's taking like 10 seconds for niggas to get on. 617, what's popping? Who this?
Yeah, what's poppin'?
What's going on? Who's this?
Well, I'm just calling to ask a quick question.
Hold on. Did you donate?
Nah, I didn't.
Oh, bro, you gotta hit that donate button, brother, at the top of the chat. Hit the donate button and then call back right after you donate. All right.
I'll do that and call back. All
right. Cool. All right. But yeah, that's the thing, man. You got to understand, you know, the chicks is giving you customer service. You understand? So, of course, they're going to treat you nice. That's how it works. That's how it works. He's like, he said, I did a video where I said your haters watch your videos more than your supporters. That goofy nigga that just called you is proof of that. That's a fact. Exactly. Nigga, he know I don't fuck with him. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I told this dude, I don't fuck with you. Why are you calling me? Why are you talking to me? You understand what I'm saying? It's like when you trying to tell a chick, like, yo, I ain't trying to fuck with you. She can't leave you alone. I'm like, I don't fuck with you, my nigga. It's all right, bro. You understand? Go do what you do. You understand? Like, I'm not fucking with losers. I can't do it. You see what I'm saying? I can't do it. Jesus. But anyway. But yeah, that's the thing, man. So guys, we have a question, but a Q in the chat, all that other good shit. It says, Ms. LaCar, the other day on a date, I told this chick, if I don't kiss on the first date, there won't be a second date. She had the shocked look on her face. No, that's what you got to tell them. That's what you got to tell them. That's what you got to tell them. Be like, don't waste my time. Don't waste my time. Like, don't waste niggas' time. You know what I find funny? Is that, like, dudes who hate watch me, but I don't watch them. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I don't watch these niggas. The only dudes that I watched that hated on me was the niggas that acted like they was cool with me at first and then started hating because I was watching a shit from before when I was on it. But isn't that interesting how you never see me call into, watch, or interact with these niggas, but they're always trying to interact with me? Isn't that weird? I think that's weird. It's weird. That shit is funny to me. That shit's hilarious. But that's what happens though when you're that guy. You know, they want to be around greatness. I get it. I understand. You know what I mean? I understand, man. God damn it, I understand. Listen, again, I'd be mad too. You know, I'd be mad too. And this is the thing. I want to tell all the guys that hate, because I know y'all watching. Please make more videos. But just if you do me a favor, put Bad Boy membership at the bottom. That'll be awesome. So that the people who watch it could probably go to Bad Boy membership and not be a loser like you. So I want you to make more videos, promote me for free, like you've been doing. That'll be awesome. That would be awesome. Make more videos, steal some video clips or pictures from my Instagram, all that shit. Make up more lies, do all that stuff. Take the clip of me off of I Love New York of me dancing. Do all of it. He said, do I enjoy whiskey? Whiskey's all right. It's not my favorite thing. My favorite drink is Amaretto Sour. That's my shit. And I fuck with Moscow Mule if they don't got that. And then I could do just like vodka and Coke. You know what I'm saying? You said, LaCar, do opinion openers or on anything? Wait, do opinion openers on anything work on the approach? What is an opinion opener? Is that like that pickup artist shit? Is that pickup artist shit when they be like, hey, do you think apples are better than oranges? Like, what are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? What are you talking about? When you hollering at a chick, right? All you need to do is talk on some regular shit. Hey, what's up? How you doing? My name is so-and-so. You understand? And just start the conversation like that. See, if a chick is feeling you, you'll see through her response and her reaction of how she's interacting with you. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, what time is it? I'm about to wrap it up in a minute, in like 5 minutes. So if you guys want to call up, calling number is 646-481-3901, 646-481-3901. If you guys want to call up, you guys can call up. If you have a question, put a Q in the chat and we'll get to that shit, get that shit cracking. You will get that shit cracking. But yeah, man, I'm telling you, if guys are out here being manipulative, right? Being liars, being tricksters, being fraudsters, right? Not only are they going to have a hard time dealing with women, they're going to have a hard time being successful. Because what happens is that a lot of these dudes who are losers and haters, they don't actually believe in themselves. They're constantly hitting on other people, right? And therefore, they're not able to really get any success on their own because, see, it's hard to really do anything of significance, right? When your energy is pointing in the wrong direction. You understand? When your energy is pointing in the wrong direction, it's hard for you to do anything of significance because you're not really focused. You understand? Ronnie Sky says, so Lucario, it's all about confidence. Of course, listen, a lot of times you can say whatever to a chick if you're confident. Sometimes, listen, man, I have friends where we would go out and a dude would just stare at a chick and just he'll stare at her. And then once he noticed that he's staring at her, she'd get a little uncomfortable, like, what are you staring at? And then he'd be like, you know what I'm staring at. You know what I'm saying? You know what I want. And she's like, what? Then she started getting all, you understand? He get up on her and then it's a wrap. You understand? He said, how do I take women out the club? I am talking to them, introducing myself. Well, lucky for you, Timothy, I got this thing you might have heard of called the Bad Boy Membership. And on the Bad Boy Membership, I have a program called How to Get Girls from the Club Back to Your Place. You feel what I'm saying? How to get girls from the club back to your place. Go to badboymembership.com right now to check that out. So it's heavy game on the Bad Boy Membership that will teach you how to get girls from the club back to your place. It's a lot of shit in there. It's shit that I used to do all the fucking time. It's insane. Me and my boys would do this shit all the time. Works like clockwork. Listen, a lot of this stuff is not difficult. When you put yourself out there, you'll start to see the patterns. You start to see the certain things that go down. You'll start to know how to read women a little better, right? You'll notice the girls who are interested in you. You notice the girls who aren't interested in you, right? And then you'll be able to discern whether or not you should continue to spend time with this woman, fall back, go talk to this other chick. It becomes extremely easy to figure this out. You understand? There's certain questions you ask women to see what's going on, to where you can see if this girl is more the type of woman that you'll most likely be able to pull that night. You understand? Like, for example, let's say you go into a spot and you see two girls, and let's say both of those girls you think are 9 or a 10. And then you see another girl come in by herself, and she's at the bar drinking by herself, but you think she's like a 7.5, maybe 8. Now, which one should you go after? the two girls and try to get one of them or whatever, or go after the 7 or 8 who's alone. Right? The smart move would be to go for the 7 or 8 who's alone. Because you're more likely to pull her out that night than the other 2 girls. You understand? But I can get into more of that later. He said, can you review the movie Last Seen Alive on Netflix? The husband allowed his wife to get kidnapped. I actually saw that the other day. Me and April saw that shit the other day. It was a pretty good movie. It was a pretty good movie. It was a pretty good movie. Exactly. Edmund knows what it is. He knows what it is. But see, that's understanding game though. When your game is tight, you understand shit like that. When you see the girl by herself, that's the one. When a chick is coming to the spot by herself and she looking all good and shit, guess what she's there for? She's trying to find a man. Not a male though, not a manipulative male. She's trying to find a man. Trust and believe. You understand? She's trying to find a man. Now, if you're a man, you're good. See, when you're a man, shit is not going to be complicated for you. When you're a man, right, you're not going to have all these problems these other males have. Because check this out. Even things that you think are a problem, when you're a man, they're not a problem. See, males think flaking is a problem. No, men, that's not a problem for a man. See, males think that a woman rejecting them is a problem. That's not a problem for a man. You understand? That's how males think. You said if a woman says come to a club that she works at during bartending and she says she'll buy me a drink, should I consider that choosing? Well, it depends, right? Because what is the context in which this conversation is happening in? You understand? Because sometimes a chick could say that shit on some just attention whore shit and don't even really mean it. You understand what I'm saying? But if you were in a situation where, you know, you met a girl randomly at some spot and she's like, oh yeah, I work at this other bar. You should come by and I'll give you a drink. And we all been flirting all night. Then yeah, that's one thing. Right. But if you was just like shooting the shit on some regular shit, right, and there wasn't really any type of, you know, like heavy flirting, and she just kind of said it, you know, what was the context in what she said it? You understand? Shout out to Jose in the chat. What's going on, fam? So a lot of it is context too. You understand? A lot of it is context also. But yeah, we about to wrap it up. So listen, guys, make sure that tonight at 10 p.m. you guys are tuning in. Me and Miles, we're going to be doing a live stream tonight, 10 p.m. And make sure you guys tune in. Make sure you guys also go to badboymembership.com. Remember, we got the program right now, how to get women to give you gifts and money.
This month on the Bad Boy Membership, you're going to get the program, How to Attract Women Who Will Give You Gifts and Money. In this program, you're going to learn why a woman would even give a guy gifts and money. You're also going to learn the right time to accept gifts and money. Also, when you should not accept gifts and money. And you're also going to learn 4 ways women will give you gifts and money and much more. So make sure you go to badboymembership.com today to check out this program, plus all the other audio and video programs on the Bad Boy Membership. Go to badboymembership.com today.
Also, make sure that you guys check out the Masculine Identity Membership.
Some people think you need a sports car to get what you want. Some people think you need $1 million. Some people think you need looks, status. The only thing you need is what they can't get unless they come straight to you. and that's your identity. Join the Masculine Identity membership today. MasculineIdentityMembership.com.
All right. So, guys, that's pretty much it. I want to shout out everybody in the chat, man. Appreciate y'all rocking with me. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody in the chat. Make sure you guys check us out tonight. Me and Miles, 10 p.m. We're going to get that shit cracking. All right. So I'm going to holler at y'all later. And remember, guys, that the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone. I'm out. When it comes to being a man, it's about being that rock. It's about being stable.
So first, you're going to have to find discipline within yourself. Do you have that type of discipline? Do you even have the heart to be ruthless?
Women need leadership. It is in their nature to seek out leadership.
You know, you can't do it 99 because all that's part of a man. You got to do it 100.
Apparently, these women out here having sex with somebody. Apparently, they're getting pregnant with somebody. Shoot, somebody getting some.
You should look at something like hypergamy and allow it to inspire you to always be evolving, getting better, expanding, developing.
There are things you know, there are things you don't know. Then there are things you don't know you don't even know.
There can be 10 of us in one room, and there's one question, and there's 10 correct answers, all different.